Welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Big up to Mandem in the building. Thank you for everybody in the house. Thank you. Please, let's do some house cleaning. You know the deal. Share, subscribe, and like. Don't forget a notification bell being very important as any of those, things out there because notification will let you know right away as soon as we go on they pop you, you'll be notified. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up, sub. And thank you for our new subscribers. And thank you for our our current subscribers, always rocking with us, our day ones who are out there. Big up to all of you guys, man. Thank you. And of course, you know what the title say, another high performance, another high energy. I'll call it. I wanted to live. I didn't have enough letters to put in there. It was a high energy performance. Liverpool has not played like this since the last time we played Madrid. That's probably one of the best time where we moved from gear 2 to maybe gear 3, and yeah, we haven't played like this since we played Madrid, because the first time we played, we beat Leverkusen, and there we beat Madrid. When we beat City afterwards, I felt like we were just Liverpool playing well. But to yesterday's match, big up to Mandem, man. They made Anfield proud. They made Liverpool, the fandom, really, really, really proud, because we've been going through it and we have to big him up. Like I said, even if, as you can see in the background, I'm still on the dark side. So I'm not flip-flopping like Mandem, like Fuzzy. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, when they do bad, they can be criticized. When they do well, we have to big them up. So big up to Liverpool. The players, they deserve all the applause that everybody's giving them. Why you say honesty? He said no side has won more European Cup champion games to nail against Real Madrid than Liverpool. They have kept a clean sheet in all 5 of the UCL wins against the Blancos. For how much I dislike this manager in the UCL, he got a great win record with LFC. But yep, facts. They said my left back is done. He is old. Brother, Robo was immense. He brought the old school Robo. The one thing that I like about how he played, and maybe that's the manager's instructions, none of the fullbacks was inverted. They stayed on the outside. They focused on defense first. And they better, because the 2 players coming at them are no joke. You got Vinny on one side, and you got Mbappe on the other side. And Adi Gallardo, whatever his name is, on the other side. So, yeah, man, they played very, very well. I think it was a tactical move to keep him defensively first, stay back. We didn't push the line too hard. Pause. Big up to Anfield Irishman. He's in the building. And of course, I need to do this before I come on here, instead of I start babbling all the damn time. Yes. So, big up to Aziz. He's in the building. Big up yourself, man. Thank you for coming through. Real Madrid have Carvajal. Ours is Robo. Proper VC. Yep. Big up, man. Big up. Thank you for coming through. Rasta's in the building. Wagwan, people. Wagwan. Thank you. MK2 is in the house. Say your undercut is going away soon. Nope. Undertaker is not going away until we have a trophy. A major, that is. You know what I mean? They're just 2. It's just 2 wins. I don't care what people said. It's just 2 wins. Big up to T-Dub. Big up yourself, man. Rasta say I'm here for Robo. Hey, some of us say Robo could not play back-to-back. The man is at the point probably going to play back-to-back. He's going to have 3 matches Mbappe, 3 games at Anfield, 3 losses. Hey, he should have signed up for the Reds instead of going for the Whites. I'm just saying. Slot has to win the next 10 for me to forgive him. See, you guys are even nicer than me. And I think that's fair, Rasta. We lost 6. So him winning 7 straight, 10 is fair. That's 30 points. Or depending on which games are coming in. I think it's fair, Rasta. I think it's fair. Big up to the performance yesterday. Just keep it up and maybe I will consider to keep Slot. Hey, you know what? This is what I like about the community, man. We keeping it a buck. All of us wanted him out. And at the same time, all of us are giving him his praise and saying, keep it up. They're saying, keep it up. Unlike Fuzzy, everybody's saying, keep it up. They are not wishing-washing on the other side. He said, we got to beat City. I remember on Monday, I told you I do not see Liverpool losing to either City or Madrid. Remember I said that. And it's not just because I'm switching to the other side because we won against Villa. It's just Liverpool, by nature, when it comes to big boys, we beat them or we will draw. I mean, Liverpool's problem has always been the so-called mid-level teams or the lower teams. Those are always, look at the teams that we lost to. None of them are in the top 6, I believe. Chelsea? Chelsea's at what? 6, 7, 8? Manchester United. Come on. That's why I'm still on the dark side. Until we win a major, I'm not switching. I'm staying there until we win a major. And if it's going to take a major for me to switch, then that's what it's going to be. He said the toughest final is City. City is not even that good. That's what I'm saying. By the new year, I want to be 3 points behind Arsenal. If we play like this, we're going to be way closer to them. Of course, they also have to drop points. But if we stay consistent, as Liverpool is known to do, we win the league easy. I don't care where Arsenal have 10 points or 15 points, but we should not let them be in double digits. I'm just saying when Liverpool are consistent, there's no team out there that can, mess with us. Robo is younger than VVD and Salah, but people say Ronnie is done by left back. Well, you have to look at it this way. VVD don't have to do the amount of running Robo is doing. So that could be the reason why people say that. Big up to Mandem coming through, man. Hit the like button, people. Hit the likes. The Scottish Prince. Big up yourself. Somebody LFC. He says, what a performance, man. Oh, man. I want everybody to come in and praise it because they deserve the praise. We've been on their neck for days upon days upon days. Oh, we got the Fuzzy Raiders in the building. Big up yourself, man. Thank you for coming through. Let me bring the man himself in here, man. He has so many to answer for. Yes, sir. We got Irishman in the building. Big up yourself, Irishman. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, late night, man. Late night last night.
You were partying all night, didn't you?
Yeah, a few extra. We did a show afterward. You know these late night shows, man. Late night
Yeah.
shows. You gotta keep them under control, or else I'm there till 2 a.m. with some of these people.
A lot of people have a lot to say, man. Sometimes you're like, hey, let them talk. Anybody seen Vinny? I don't remember seeing Vinny on the field or Mbappe on the field. So if you see them, please tell them Kwesi Bold and the community are looking for them. The barbershop is looking for them.
I think check Connor Bradley's locker. If you check Connor Bradley's locker, you'll probably find him in there. I think he's put him away in there.
Okay. Yes, sir. We got the legend in the building. Fuzzy's in the house. The man, the legend. This brother here, Fuzzy, you. If anybody was on Ants, where's Ants? Ants needs to be on this show. Ants needs to be on this show. Because the way this man changed his mind, and I respect it though. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, man. You support your club. That's what it's all about, man. That is all it's all about. But we're not going to waste time to talk about how much. I'm going to let the panel speak. Irishman, man, what is your assessment of the game yesterday? Where's Irishman? He disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay, Fuzzy, you go ahead, man. Irishman is somewhere in the back.
I couldn't hear you. Were breaking up.
Oh, you couldn't hear me? Sorry about that.
No, you were just breaking up. Sorry, I couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay. I'll just say, what's your assessment of the game yesterday?
Sorry. Yeah. No, let Fuzzy.
Fuzzy, go ahead, man. Go ahead. You take it.
Oh, I thought it was great. I thought, my team is back. We've been telling this bald fraud, like, fix up, man. Get back to the old team. And look what happens. You know what I mean? Slowly integrate these new players. What are you doing, like putting all these, new players in the team while we're still losing games? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Sorry about the language, guys, but it really irritated me.
Right.
After this, in the summer, when we buy these new players, slowly integrate them. Didn't listen. 4 games we was losing with the same team that he was putting out. Didn't listen. And now we're 7 points off, obviously, Arsenal. But then again, guys, like, I'm not here to bring it down. I'm glad he listened. He did say in his, I think it was a previous press conference that I've listened to the fans. They wanted the team that won the Premier League back.
Right.
I had to play Florian Wirtz in a 10 role because I promised him. We don't promise anyone at Liverpool
anything. Yeah.
No, you don't do that. You don't do player power, my brother. You got to do what's good by Liverpool. That's what you got to do. And he's gone back to that. Szoboszlai, listen, I've been.
We talk about Szoboszlai. I've been telling people in the summer when Wirtz came in, I said Szoboszlai is the one I want to see. But go ahead.
We said he's gonna up his game, and now look at that. He upped his game. I mean, when there's competition for places for your position, you're gonna up your game, and that's what Szoboszlai has done. And not only that, everybody else. Look at that. Where's the long balls that's happening against Liverpool now? Where is it gone? You know what I mean? You put Robertson, you put Bradley, you put Konate and Van Dijk at the back. Where's that long ball gone now? See, nobody can do that anymore because we've got aggressive players that attack the ball. That's what you got to do. Like, come on, guys. All those points that we lost, we could have got if we played.
That's their frustration, but we shouldn't have lost those points in the first place.
Yeah, bro. But listen, sometimes people have to learn, innit? And
learn the hard way.
I don't think this head coach knew how big Liverpool was until people,
the criticism came in.
Had got him about what he's doing, and he even said it. Like I said, like finally, he's listening to us and putting the original team back together shows it's the way going forward. And slowly you could change along the way, but don't do it too early, man. Don't ever do it too early because this is the kind of things that happen to you. That you lose games that you're not supposed to lose, home and away. It's not even away from home. But yeah, guys, it was.
Before you finish, Fuzzy, and Irishman, before you jump, people think that I should apologize to the captain. People, I'm still on. Where's the Undertaker? I'm still with this man, and you want me to apologize? It's just 2 games.
Apologize to who? Van Dijk.
Yeah, for what? First of all, Rooney was not wrong. The last 6 games that we lost, there was no leadership. You see what Fuzzy just eloquently and passionately just said. We are Liverpool. We are not player FC. I'm not apologizing. I will only apologize when I see his armpit hairs lifting one of them big trophies. Whether it's the big years or the EPL trophy. When I see that, you know what? I will even add an extra hot sauce chicken when we hit 1,000 because I'm at 98%, and right now, Irishman, I don't know how many chickens I'm going to be eating. I might even add one just to appease my captain. Virgil now is stepping up. And this is what we want to see. And the way he talked to Rooney, that's how I want you to do it. Not that premature one he did on Saturday. You just won 1 game. You don't talk to people who've been getting at you because guess what? You lose yesterday and they come right back. First of all, give me those W's and then I apologize. Lift the trophy and I apologize. If not, my brother, captain, like somebody said, what did Rasta say? I want to see 10 more games before I change my mind. We know our brother Fuzzy has already changed his mind.
I never even said out. What are people talking about?
Fuzzy, don't make me call ends in this building, man. No, please go ahead.
Allow that. He's got receipts, man. Allow him, man. Put him aside, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, yesterday just showed like how good we can be when we want to be.
Bro, that's what I want to see. That's what I'm talking about.
And that midfield trio dominated the game throughout. What I love about that midfield trio since they come back against Villa is the interchange. You know what I mean? They exchange positions. Sometimes you see Szoboszlai as the deepest midfielder and McAllister the highest midfielder. And then you see same with Gravenberch. You know, when you have that relationship on the pitch, is something, you know, which is natural. You know what I mean? It's natural for them to do that because they're used to each other. We bought them was it three seasons ago. I'm sure it's 3 now, isn't it? So they're built to this, you know, relationship that they have with each other. And bringing Florian Wirtz on the left, as we predicted in our starting lineup before the game. Actually, we did the same lineup.
Say that again.
Me and JK, mainly JK, to be fair. And it worked out. So listen, when you're beating Villa, who are a good team, though, I think 5-game unbeaten run or something, and then you look at Real Madrid, who haven't lost at all. They
haven't. This is the first loss
in the Champions League. So it shows like we're heading in the right direction. Momentum building. Next is Man City. If we beat Man City, we're back in the title race, man. In my opinion, I know you guys probably have that doubt, but I think so.
I don't think. See, this is the part where people don't get the frustration. We are the best team, lose or win. The frustration is why we keep making the same mistakes and the manager making excuses.
That's the problem. That
was the frustration. And then what they did to us against Manchester United at Anfield, that's unforgivable. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Virgil, I'll hold you. Come on. You guys already see me made a show about Virgil being the greatest center back in the EPL. I mean, people thought that I said of all time, which I think he's very close. But his leadership this year at the beginning of the season has been poor. And like I said, Rooney was not wrong, but Virgil had the right to check
What did Rooney say? I didn't see. I don't watch Man United.
Rooney just said, "I will let Irishman, please go ahead."
It was to do when he signed the contract. He just gave up, kind of thing.
Kind of the idea, right? Because he's looking at brother. He looked from last year how Virgil captained the team to what was going on. The first 8 games, and he said, and he didn't even just say Virgil. He said the leadership in the team. That means Salah and Virgil, which kind of allude to them 2 guys, you know, getting a new contract, and then all of a sudden it's like, yo, where are you guys at?
Feet up,
yeah. And if you read it, you'll be, unless you're doing the tribal thing, then you'll be like, you know what, Rooney, shut up. But when you read it, you'll be like, bro, because all of Liverpool fans have been saying it.
Yeah.
Period. Big up to 12 men. The fans, the community asked 12 men to come in, and he's in the building. Thank you so much for coming through, 12 men. Irishman, please go ahead.
What's the question?
Question is, what did you think about the game yesterday?
I mean, even today, Jesus, man, it's the last 2.5 weeks, there's been some of the most insane negativity and madness and crazy things. And even last night after a win, I mean, I'm hearing him getting criticized. You know, he can't win. At the moment, it's like, this shouldn't be a stick to beat him with. And it's been used as a stick to beat him with from multiple angles. I worry for this manager because I'm not sure what he can do to change the mind of a lot of people. I think he deserves praise when he doesn't get it. When he deserves criticism, he gets it. When he deserves praise, that's a Klopp team. That was just Klopp tactics.
You know what is Irishman?
It's absolute madness. I'm sick of hearing it. Man. This guy.
It's still Klopp team.
I mean, he won a league title with a team that hadn't won a league title. But people, I'm not slagging off Klopp. I'm saying, but people will make it sound like he took over a team that had just won a quadruple. He didn't take over a title winning team. He won the league with, that was just Klopp's team. Last night he wins, that was just Klopp tactics. He went back to the Klopp team. He went back to the Klopp idea.
Wrong.
I mean, he can't win. The guy can't win, man. It's getting really, it's suffocating. Razorcrab wants 10 wins in a row. You want 10 wins in a row? I don't know, man.
Hey, I think it's fair.
Paddleboard or something. You're going to get 10 wins in a row.
He did it last year.
To judge him off that, like this, Christ, man, Christ, like we're back on board now. I mean, I remember K-Mac last week. I had it out with him. He said, Aston Villa. He said, we're going to have to do this. Aston Villa, that's a loss. Guarantee it. Real Madrid, that's a loss, guarantee it.
Rasta said we're going to lose.
Guarantee. And everyone was agreeing with him. Everybody was fucking agreeing with him. Yeah,
They
we're
made
losing
me
those
that the
games.
team.
What have we done? We won both.
Team, man. They made me even that the team. You know what I mean? I was saying, well, we're done, man.
Dude, look, an amazing performance. Conor Bradley, I mean, you know, if Trent being there inspired and put on one of those shows, cool, whatever, then put one of those cardboard cutouts of Trent at Anfield every week, and he can play like that every week.
Put a cardboard there, man. Put
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable performance. Absolutely incredible. Did Mbappe not tell Vinny about him? I mean, Vinny was shouting at him after 2 minutes. He was taking the throw in, and Vinny was shouting at him, trying to distract him. He was in Vinny's head after 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
He was diving after that, wasn't he? He was diving.
He did him. Within 2 minutes, Vinny was like, "Who the hell is this guy?" He'd gotten inside his head. I think just an absolutely phenomenal performance. I don't know how he didn't get man of the match, to be honest with you. So yeah, onwards and upwards, man. Onwards and upwards for Impong. You know that's what you're up against to get into this team.
You know what the honest Irishman, you know, like the issue people have, especially me, I don't care what the club do with him, you know what I mean? It's up to him what he wants to do as a manager. The issue that people have with him is his press conferences. He does not put himself in a good place when he speaks. He needs somebody in the press room of Liverpool or something like that.
Should be coaching him.
Yeah, he needs to shut him up. He's giving our tactics away, like how weak we are, you know, strengths and weaknesses. And not only that, he's blaming other people for the losses. You can't do things like that.
That's what take me to the dark side. And losing to Manchester United.
Exactly. You can't talk like that. This is why you're giving the ammunition to these people that want him out. Stop. Just speak respectfully about the opponents and speak about your team in a way where we could, you know, win that game. That's it. I don't need anything else. I don't need you to tell me they do long balls. I don't need you to tell me they do throw-ins and all that stuff. Just do your business, and then we go and win the games. Don't give them any ammunition, man.
12 man, welcome. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing early in the morning, and I saw Fozzie up, so I went to his show, and he had a great show, and then he redirected everyone over to here, so came over to
appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
And then I can understand exactly some of the things that Irishman said. I just think that, you know, Crab saying that we need a 10-game winning streak. Well, like, guess what? He's kind of right. This is where we're at right now. We have no margin of errors has been evaporated by us going on a 5 or 6 game, whatever it was, losing streak. So with that said, now he can't complain when people are saying, well, we need a 10-win winning streak. And it's not impossible. I mean, I know that some people do have revisionary history when it comes to Klopp, but still all the same. I mean, that's a coach that had 16-game winning streaks, 17-game winning streaks, you know? So it's not impossible to do, or it's not a standard that hasn't been set by his predecessor. It's something that he's got to live up to. And if he wants to win titles. So simply put, I mean, I can understand exactly like some of the things that we might want to like be like, oh, well, it's all well and good. He's won a couple of games and this and that. Look, I'm enjoying the moment, absolutely, but there's still there's work to do, in front of us. So he's still got to continue to gel this team. He's still got to still got to solidify our fan base with some of the questions that people have with his tactics and the likes. And I was never slot out, by the way, but I mean, realistically, you know, I can understand he's got work to do to convince some of those slot outers to come back from the dark side and come back into the light.
Thank you.
It's pretty frustrating because, you know, they had a lot of promise, and he's his own, I wouldn't say worst enemy, but I mean, like, when it comes to
gift and a curse.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gift and a curse. And then on top of that, not only is it a gift and a curse, what projected us into this title run last year was our incredible start. So having an incredible start last year, and this year it has been anything but, okay? It's been anything but so far, at least. I mean, coming into October, when we had those stretch of 3 games where we had a similar circumstance where we had Real Madrid, we had City, and all that, we had won all those games before. So it's different circumstances, but this is the bar. This is the bed he's made. He's got to lie in it, and he's got to make the most of it. And I'm hoping that he can, because I would never root against our coach doing poorly. It's just to see him get out, get him replaced, because that means that our team is doing bad. So, or our team is going to, is out of whatever running that we're trying to get. So,
right.
So that's where I'm.
No, big up 12 man. I appreciate what you say, because I think it's fair. You are balanced. You being on both sides. We are frustrated. He lost six games out of 8. We can't act like it never happened. So when people say I won 10, that will cover all the losses that we lost, right? Which is fair. You have to cover it, because if you don't, then you don't win anything. But at the same time, do we give him his plaudits? Yes, you have to, because it's not unless you are just one person who's just on the other side that you don't care. I don't want slot and blah, blah, blah. Then yes, stay there. When he wins, keep doing what you're doing. Keep the same energy. But when they do something right, and let's talk about the defense. Actually, the clean sheet is not just on these 5 brothers. And that's the part where I want everybody to understand. Yes, the defense takes a lot of the credit, but we have to also look at the defensive structure of how the whole team played as a defensive team, right? That has to be said, and that comes from the manager. So he gets his plaudits with that also. I don't have enough space to put his picture in there, but he deserves plaudit for setting the team well, where we get back-to-back clean sheet. Bradley, immense. Now he needs 2 packets. Last year he had 1 packet. Now he needs 2. So he has to fit both Vini and Mbappe. We were told Madrid can lose if they have both Vini and Mbappe. We got a clean sheet. My captain and his partner, Konate. Like last year. Yes,
I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
My captain, and he's still gonna get criticized. You see, 12 men. The Undertaker is still behind me. Until the Undertaker is off, anybody can get it. But he's still my captain, and I respect him. And like I said, my friend, you are the leader. So good or bad, everything falls on your shoulders. So he's not gonna get away with that slick hair just because he has slick hair and it looks good on him. Mama Zavili is growing at a rapid pace, people. 12 men, Alisson is my guy. As a matter of fact, I'm so biased that when Alisson makes mistake, I still stick with him. But if Alisson has to do with what we've seen with Mama Zavili, and I'm not just talking about yesterday's game, I'm talking about Saturday's, the 2 or 3 super save that he did, that could have gone into the net. It should have been 2-2. For me, he's learning. And Alisson, take your time. I don't need you to rush. Hamstrings are usually a real carry. And of course, we have to give it to the OG, Robinson. We were told, and myself, that he can't play back-to-back. At this point, he's about to do 3 games on the trot. So, Fuzzy, talk about the defense.
Oh, we're talking about Robertson at the back in there.
You pick whoever you want.
Yeah, but bringing the old defenders back just goes to show, we was right all along when we were saying it in the beginning of the season. We was conceding too many goals when we first started. Even though we was winning games, we said that's not sustainable. What we're seeing is not sustainable. Winning by last-minute goals ain't sustainable because we're conceding too many goals.
Yeah,
we decided to go with it. The head coach still was not understanding what we were saying. As soon as he lost the game, he started saying, "Oh shit, we're conceding too many goals." You shouldn't take this.
It took him 10 months.
Yeah, it shouldn't take you that long to realize we're conceding too many goals. With Robbo, listen, I thought obviously at the start of the season, before the summer, that he was gonna decide to leave because he wanted first team football. But he decided to stay. He decided to keep the captains of his vice captain, become the vice captain of the football club. And he respected the football club in a way of not even throwing his toys out of the pram. He stayed on the bench, let Kirkes play. But it didn't work out. Similar to him when he first came to Liverpool. Remember, we had Moreno there, and then he came to replace Moreno. It didn't work out. He was at the team for 6 months, in and out the team, and then eventually Robertson became the Robertson that we know and love. But now, us keeping clean sheets, it's no coincidence. It's because them being back to that, if you know what I mean. Robertson becoming the left back, and Bradley becoming consistent, you know, in the team. Because the issue we have with Bradley, it's not just the performance, it's him playing. Right. So now every time we see him, he's playing every game. So we've got a consistent right back finally at the right back position. We don't have to play Szoboszlai as a right back. You know, you play Szoboszlai as a right back, that means there's no threat outside the box of the opponent, which is the long range shooting he does. If you look at him now, you know, like he's confident from every direction. I know we're not talking about Szoboszlai, but I'm trying to give you something that's improved since these guys have come to the defense as well. And then, you know, don't forget, Gravenberch being back in front of that defense helps a lot, because his ball carrying takes away a lot of the pressure as well. So when you got all that, you know, as one, bringing all those players back into the team as one that we had last season as one, these are the results you get. If you know what I mean. So now, like, this is what he should have done in the beginning. So now you could slowly integrate your players that you bought for over 100 million and all that stuff into the team. You don't need to push them out there and say, go out there and play your football. We could beat anybody. We can't do that anymore. So now have that structure in place. If you don't play, if you don't perform, you're not going to be in the team. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Irishman, what do you think about these gentlemen on the screen, man? And if you want to pick one, you could go ahead and pick one and talk about it.
Well, Bradley, Ibo, Mama, just quickly for some clarification, when I was speaking to Rasta said that he personally would only forgive Slot if he wins 10 games in a row. My point was, what if he wins 9? I mean, it was just a silly arbitrary number to go out and say, I'll only give him if he wins 10 in a row. Of course he can win 10 in a row.
That's a very fair question.
10 in a row. But I mean, Crab is very cantankerous. He put these, okay, dude, look, these games are out there. We can hopefully, I'm not really sure what our run is like after the international break, because this is a tough run. Nottingham Forest now. After City with Deitch, there's a bit of a tough one. So, yeah, exactly, Crab, exactly. Hopefully we've better. This is like Man City at home, or Man City away and Real at home on paper are probably two of the toughest ones you're going to get. In Europe, it's probably one of the toughest ones you're going to get, and one of the big two probably away in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think again with you, look, if you can have a favorite player, if you want to have a favorite player. Top player, but if a guy has 2 bad games in a row, you have to be able to criticize him. You have to be able to say he hasn't played well for the last 2 games. Virgil was being criticized on this show yesterday for speaking back to Rooney, and now everyone's loving it. I don't understand it. Like I said, I don't give a shit about Virgil clapping back at Rooney, and everyone's like, no, he's been too emotional. He's been too overdramatic. He's losing the run of himself. I was like, he barely did anything at all. He just made a cold statement about, you know, and everyone was killing him yesterday. And now today, everyone's like, yeah, it's, you know, stick it to him, man. So, yeah, Virgil just did what he did. He had a few bad games. He knows he did. Everybody knows he did. Brady didn't have the best run of games. But we've come out of a dark hole now. We lost. That's not something we normally do.
Yeah.
So Bradley, Robbo, excellent. Mamardashvili, also not going to say it, but someone was on this show very recently and blamed Mamardashvili. Specifically said he was the reason we lost those 5 games. He said that goalkeeper is the reason we lost those 5 games, not anybody else in the team.
Point him out. Or her.
Come on. I mean, can we give these guys a break? You know, everything that happened in the summer, we all know what happened in the summer.
Yeah.
You know, Mamardashvili is a different type of goalkeeper to Ali. Oh, Ali would have saved those shots. Look, Ali's not playing. Back to goalkeeper. So Virgil, Ibu, I know Fozzie has his opinions on Ibu, that Ibu only really shows up for the big games. He's got another big game at the weekend. He's got, you know, so yeah, I like Robbo back. Kirkes needs to be taken out of the limelight for a little bit. He's coming in, he's trying super hard. He's trying too hard. Kirkes is just trying way too hard, I think.
It's not lack of trying. It was never about lack of trying. It's just it's too much for him at the moment.
And that's why he's just a little bit over. But he's 22.
21.
He was in the Premier League team of the season last year. He's a top player. Give him. You know, he's coming into the new a new level of football, new expectations. He'll be fine.
Exactly.
He'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Robbo's Robbo. You know what you're going to get with Robbo. You never get less than Robbo. And Bradley, again, if Bradley can play like that all season, I mean, come on, man. He stays fit. That's what Arne Slot said in the press conference. All he can say to Bradley is just stay fit. Because if he can put in performances like that 90% of the time, he'd be one of the best right backs in the world.
100%.
Incredible, unbeatable. Yeah. And he was enjoying it. You could see how much he was loving.
He was having fun. He was having
That's
fun.
what I liked about it. You could see he was loving the defending, loving blocking the shots, loving muscling them out of play. All the real nitty-gritty basic. Connor was just really, and the crowd loved him as well. The crowd, they just, man, it was just great. A wonderful performance against a team that's in incredible form. We made Mbappe look like,
as I said, Bradley got 2 pockets now.
Again, this is, this is maybe the power that Anfield has over him, but absolutely superb.
But I want 12 men to say something. I have something to say. But 12 men, if you can, if you want to elaborate on what Brian. I know, and Zuberi, the community are on the tear right now.
You know what I met Ends, yeah? Obviously, you guys knew him before me. He was a positive guy. What's happened to him?
Fazi, you started a fight. This man has receipts. You don't want to start a fight with this guy. He has receipts, man. But Tom, please.
Nice guy. Anakin Skywalker was a nice guy in the first part, but I mean, look, it's very interesting. Our community is very interesting. I know we have a MIB style community sometimes when it comes to some of the things that they say about the players, about the coach, about the team in general. And a lot of times, there's people that are going to stay on their hills and they're going to say this or say that about the players and there's those of us that do say elsewise. And we get a lot of flack for it. And I like what Virgil van Dijk did because you know why? Because we live in a community where social media is so rampant and so so available to everyone that you're going to have people that are going to have a platform to talk and say what they want to say. And not only is it going to be said, it can be amplified. It can be taken to another level simply because people can start taking those words and utilize them on other platforms, other social medias and the likes. When it comes to that team, there was what players, all the players that you had on that list there, but a lot of those players it's very interesting. I mean, like in the beginning of the year, Ensman's show, and it's kind of interesting. He said no one had Robbo. I was on Ensman's show. And I was asked, well, what lineup would you've gone? And I said, I've been asking for Robbo to be in the lineup from the very gate, simply because I want to see Kirkes brought into this team the same way Robbo was brought into this team.
That's fair.
That's as simple as that. But I was called silly, and I was called being delusional, and Robbo's washed, and he's gone, and he's this, and he's that. And I'm like, look, it's not about the simple fact that Kirkes isn't talentful, doesn't have talent. He has a boatload of talent. Obviously, you don't make the team of the year if you don't last year. However, you still got to be implemented into a system that is going to bring out the right your qualities and show your real talents. So it's just so interesting how like some people have like this like selective memory when it comes to those people that have been calling for certain things. And I can understand what VVD did because like so often when you do have when you do have the opportunity to stand side by side by those people that called you out, called you delusional, called you
say it to their face.
And you got to stand, then you have the opportunity to say it to their face. And look, Rooney's comments were over the top and out of line in some aspects of it, saying that VVD fell off because he signed a contract and now it's like he got his money and now all of a sudden he's counting his dough. It's ridiculous for Rooney to say, considering that Rooney's been in the same situation as VVD has been.
Exactly.
So for him to have that opportunity to do that, I applaud VVD because sometimes people will be like, oh, he's got to be respectful, or he's got to be, he's got to be calm. No, this guy's been calling you out. I'm going to say what I have to say. And that's why a lot of times on my show, when I get the opportunity, the rare opportunity sometimes to be on some of the other big shows and the big panels, I'm going to call people out because I have receipts on all these people for the most part because I watch their shows. I hear the nonsense they have to say. I hear the needless banter sometimes that they have to throw out there. And what's sad about it is sometimes it's self-loathing because it's often projected at our own team. So I get issues or I draw issues sometimes when I see some of the comments and some of the different directions that people go with their commentary on our team. Our team has its faults. I'm not doubting. I'm not denying that. But I've seen a vice captain step up and really provide a service to this team when needed.
Yeah, it's not just one game. It's been 3 games now.
Yeah, I've seen.
Even though we lost one of them. Yeah,
I've seen Bradley. I've seen Bradley step up and show the same level of a performance he did against possibly one of the best teams in the world. Once again, big up to Bradley for doing so.
And 12 man, before you finish, as you see, I'll put Bradley on the screen. Man of the match. So everybody has mentioned Bradley. So let's give him his flowers. So before you finish, give the man his flowers. Because Bradley, I think Bradley and what's his name? Courtois have the same mental disease. When one of them is going to play the other team, all of a sudden, it's like they come from the outer world. What Courtois was doing yesterday, come on. Okay, that's not fair. He does that every single time he plays Liverpool.
That wasn't even his best performance.
And that's not even his best performance. Bradley has shown Real Madrid that you pick the wrong right back. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I'll answer that too. And it's because it's interesting. Like as in, Bradley definitely got his due yesterday because he played phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal against one of the best players, one of the best left wings in the game. In Vinny, shut him down, put him in his pocket, and that's fantastic. And that's what we need to see him do again and again and again. Obviously, we need those kinds of performances because, again, this team has dug their own hole, and they need to climb out of it. And it's going to take a collective area of support, not only from the team, but also from us, bigging them up and trying to encourage them to higher levels and higher standards.
Yeah.
And for that question that was asked earlier, when it came for Cal and this thing about Ramsey, if you go back on once again, this MIB standards, Coppish community did a PR piece practically on Ramsey. They brought in some fan channel person that covered his team, covered Ramsey's original team before he transferred to us, and he told about all the qualities that Ramsey has and what he's capable of doing, and Cal was basically bigging him up and talking about how he's going to be the heir apparent and everything else and yada yada. And heck, it got me hyped on Ramsey enough to I'm like, okay, I need to check this dude out. That's what I was referencing. If you want to want clarity on the things, but people want to act like you never said those things. Look, there's things that I've said that I have to that people call me out for all the time. Okay, and I'll hold that. But I think more times than not, a lot of the things I've said have been on point, and I'm going to stand by it. When I get it wrong, I'll get it wrong, and I'll also hold my hands up. But a lot of people don't. In our community, a lot of people pretend like they never said it. They pretend like they never said whatever they did. That's why
point them out. Point them out.
I'm calling you all out. Stand up. There you go.
Fuzzy, man, go ahead, man. Give the man his flowers.
I ain't saying shit. I'm getting ridiculed there, bro.
I didn't say you. I'm just saying 12 man is finished, so now you continue. Why are you feeling guilty, Fuzzy? Why? I mean, we know you wanted Jones out. We know you wanted Jones out.
There, man. I got ends in the comments going for me, man. Ends and crew. You know what I mean? Listen, it was a joke about ends, guys. So relax, man. I don't take things seriously. Let's be honest there. Yeah. Listen, Bradley was phenomenal yesterday, but it's all about the consistency for me. I want to see more of that. I don't want you to pick and choose what games are going to be doing that at. So, but to be honest, and Bradley's game, he did it in 2 games. He did the Aston Villa game and he did it with the Real Madrid game. So I'm expecting the performances to still continue. The way he performed yesterday was just out of this world. No matter, I think they exchanged it a couple of times, Vinicius and Mbappe. Like
they both tag team at one point.
Yeah, they tag team like you can't do it, let me do it. You can't do it, let me do it. It was like that. Like, and he's still like pocketing both of them. The kid, we already know how good he is, guys. You know what I mean? We've seen him for the past 2 seasons. It's just him staying fit is the issue with him.
Right.
And once he starts getting that run in the team, I think he's gonna, show us what quality he has. But the thing people I don't know have talked about.
That's that ends my question though.
Yeah, what is it supposed to be? Still slow. I didn't even say out, bro. So,
what? Eds.
I know Eds is not asking that question. What is Eds doing?
You know what I mean, man? Why are you putting me on the spot? How dare you, mate? I'll never do that to you. I'm either, or whatever it is in it. If he goes, like I said when we spoke, if he goes to that formation again, then I'm gonna obviously ask questions about his managerial skills. You know what I mean? And probably throw him under the bus because he needs to understand he needs to improve on like what he did in the beginning of the season, and he has. He did say, like I told you guys in the beginning of the stream, the fans wanted this team back. We got them back, and they're winning. So leave him to it now. If he sticks with this team, he'll be fine. Let me just put it that way. But for Bradley, I don't know if anyone talked about it. We're talking about his defensive side. Have you guys seen his passing yesterday? Like from deep and that. It was like seeing Trent on the pitch, if you know what I mean. And not only that, the way he ran past defenders with his skill and a running ability. That was another thing as well that people don't talk about. The kid's amazing, man. He's got the football world at his feet. It just depends on him if he wants it. You know what I mean? As much as everybody wants it for him, if you know what I mean. So long may it continue. Player of the match, I agree. I think he was because Vinicius Jr. gives problems to every defender that he's faced. I remember Kyle Walker, Timber, all those guys facing him. I don't think they had as good of a game that Bradley had against him yesterday. So yeah. I think this kid is our future right back if he continues this obviously momentum and stays fit in the team. But listen, man of the match, I agree 100%. But his all-round play yesterday, I don't think gets talked about a lot. I think people are just talking about his defense.
No, he played a matured football yesterday. Like one thing that I liked the most was he didn't invert. He stayed on the outside. He focused on defense first. That was what I was very impressed. And Irishman, I have.
Irishman sending the same message over and over, dude. I think you've had too much anesthetic, man. He's lucky he's not in that chair. Because I'll address him directly. I won't answer the names.
Pull the receipts. Go ahead, Irishman. Irishman, you know me. I have also been critical of Bradley. But I'm not
talking about Bradley. I'm not talking about Bradley.
Go ahead, Irishman.
I'm not talking about Bradley. I mean, K-Mac comes in and he says, words at left wing, in brackets, I told you so. Please don't look. There's been hundreds of people that have wanted to push forwards out to left just to see how it works. I'm not saying I'm the guy that's been calling it for it, but I've been asking to see it. It's something I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So don't come in and say I told you so, because like I mentioned earlier on, what you also told us, which were facts. You told us on yours, they were facts. We were going to lose to Aston Villa. That was going to be a fact. We were going to lose to Real Madrid. That was a fact.
Receipts.
You told us that. So can you come in and tell us, when you're telling us that I told you so about Bart at left wing, can you also say that, and I told you we were going to lose to Villa Madrid as well? I'm sorry to ruin your little buzz and your little morphine high.
I don't know what's going on here. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. But before we finish, man, Ansman, are you in the building?
Oh, he's in. I gotta go.
Nah, Irishman, keep going, bro. I like this.
I gotta go, guys. I feel like
why are you running?
Go to work. Don't run.
No, Fuzzy, don't run. Don't run.
I can't believe that. Don't push me like this, bro.
You sat up here and lied to the people, bro, that you weren't slot out.
Slot out? I said I didn't care.
We was on a space the other night. Me, you, was
on Friday. The man flipped on Saturday.
Is it recorded?
No, it wasn't. But there's
I didn't say it. No, you know what it is, and as I said many times, like if he continues with that formation, I said I'm gone, man. I'm not going to be on his side anymore. But he changed, bro. I mean,
are you guys sure he's changed formation? People think it's 4-3-3. It's not 4-3-3. I think it's still 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Where did Esmond go?
No. He changed to last season's formation, which is 4-2-3-1. Yeah.
I think.
Hence, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I did say that. Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No, I did say that. I did say if he continues with this formation, I'm done as well. That's what I said, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not denying what En's saying. He's right.
I agree. I agree.
I'm with you, bro. If he carries on doing the dumb stuff he was doing, then what was the point?
What's the point?
Anyone was incorrect when they lose. If we was losing loads of games, no one can sit there and go, "Oh yeah, people were wrong for saying nah, he's not." Especially if he was being stubborn. I think that was more the fact of him being stubborn and not willing to change things, and then also him not getting across to the players what he wanted to do. And in the moment, everything that we were saying about, look, just go back to what you was doing last season. Let's just sit a little deeper, play a system that allows them to get the best out of the players. As soon as we do that, we won the games that we've done that in. So no one's wrong for calling the manager to get out of this club if he wasn't doing the thing, especially when he was just speaking as if he wasn't going to change none of these things. Like, he can't win 2 games now and everyone be like, I told you so. That can't be. And listen, I know Rasta Crab is saying he wants 10 games. That's fair. Like, give us 10 games of consistency. Show us that, this was just a blip. And
pattern of play that's there and all that stuff. Yeah.
I think that's fair for any fan to the way they want to view their club.
That's true. I agree.
But if he's got 2 wins and he's got 2 clean sheets, and you have to respect him, you got to big it up. Can't still knock him, and I don't think no one's done that. Even the guy, even everyone that's been slighted, even me, I've not said, he's still shit and he's not been good. I've given him credit to what I saw because he's changed the things back to what we originally thought he should have been doing.
Right.
But if he goes into Man City and then he changes it back again to something dumb, they'll be like, bro, like, you found a winning formula. What are we doing? I think it's fair, but
are you still there, Ant?
Why was you man calling for Robbo out, bro, last season? But now you man.
I mean, even this summer, people said. Zuberi made a whole show about him.
Hang on. I did say.
I don't know why you guys are stuttering.
No, make it. Let me say my piece. Don't do generalizations, because that's what I mean by that's what I'm saying by MIB. Look. Don't do generalizations. Say why we all you saying that. No, not all.
But you said it last season as well. You only mentioned it this season. You called him for last season for him to go.
When did I ever say Robbo out?
Oh my! All right.
Wait, hold up.
You said
no. That's what I mean, man.
You said last season one of your friends. You said
whatever you call yourself now, Anakin. Let me tell you this.
You call Anakin. You call you Anakin.
I know you know.
Don't come on here.
You asking me when, and I'm telling you when.
Let's hold on. I'm on the notebook.
No. Last season you said he was too. You said he was too old, and we need an upgrade in that position.
I did.
Who said it? 12 men or Fuzzy?
No, 12 on your stream. I watched your streams, 12.
Irishman can probably back me up on this because he was on almost every episode that I did last year. When have I ever said?
You never said he's too old and we should get a replacement.
I've never said
that. All right.
I need to rename the show into Receipts, man, because this man, I guess,
got some multi-universe stuff, because like I've never. You and your Avengers need to come to this universe here, bro.
I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time talking to the guys that
Robert
you have on your show, bro. Listen, 12. I haven't got no time speaking to any of the guys you have in your show after they were being mad disrespectful, bro.
I wasn't me. I don't talk, man. I don't say anything.
No,
about
not you.
I
had on the show, the ones with no.
Because they called you out.
They said, and I heard what they said. I told you
on my show. Two people on my show were apparently called you out for you making thumbnails.
Disrespectful. They didn't call me out.
And antagonizing the fan base into this ridiculous slot out noise that was.
Are you calling me a slot? I mean, ridiculous. I mean, I'm on the dark side. All of them need to be out. Still,
if that was too much.
No, how was it ridiculous? No, go back to your words, bro. You said ridiculous. Explain why was it ridiculous?
It was ridiculous because I even said it myself. Look, I'm not slot out. I'm going to back support him because it's ridiculous. Because one, there was no coach that other than maybe Klopp, there's no coach that was going to come in and be able to save the ship. Okay?
But that's your opinion, though. That's your opinion. That's not a fact.
No. Hang on.
Not a fact. Yes.
12 man, 1 second, please. Yeah, some of us did put a thumbnail that says "split out" with a question mark because there was the fan base was saying "split out." That maybe that's the mistake everybody.
Let me go through my thumbnails if I did.
Maybe that's the mistakes people are making. You know what I mean? Nobody, get at Scott and all that.
I will say I said it, bro, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I said it because he was playing shit football.
Okay, all right. But the thing is, guys, like,
okay, can we praise the manager? He did something good.
He has to explain to me why it was. The man was saying that our ends is. What did they call me on your stream?
I have no idea. I didn't call you. You're asking me for what someone else said. Wait, hold on. You're asking me words.
If someone else says something, it's on them, innit? It's on them.
Let me trust you, Fozzie. You're asking me for something that someone said on the stream. Okay. I didn't say whatever it is that
I didn't say you said it. I didn't say you said it, bro. I'm just telling you. You just said the point of us is, you didn't agree with us. So explain why you disagreed with us losing games of football, playing shit, and the players look dejected. Why we couldn't call for the managers to be out?
I asked you the last portion of your question. You went in and out a little bit.
No, I said you need to explain your point. You said.
Yeah, and you're going in and out.
You're going in and out.
What should I have?
Oh, you went in and out again.
Can you hear me now?
I think, you're going in and out. Let me see if I can paraphrase it. And if you hear me and I'm wrong, let me know. And is asking. He said,
Quasi. This is not the place for that, man. Like, we don't need to speak.
Okay. That's what I said. Let's praise the manager. We need to praise the manager.
I don't think 12 man is the one that said it. Okay, sometimes
somebody else said it.
The guests on the show say silly things, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
They have their own opinions about that, but they should do. One second, please.
I'm not saying.
No. I know what I know what you're saying. Yeah.
No, you're not, because you're not being able to talk. I'm not saying he said anything. I don't have any issues with that. But he just said something about what did you say? Why do we have a problem with slot out? And you said I was spreading it. So you need to explain to me, what was I spreading that was incorrect?
I said that you were antagonizing it. You were encouraging almost if you want me to answer, I'll answer. I'll let you say what you want to say.
You have to tell me what I said.
I had to tell you what you said? In this universe?
You can't use a word and not describe it. Describe what was antagonizing by what I said. I think
that your thumbnails were encouraging or antagonizing enough. That's all I said.
You're looking at a thumbnail but not listening to the conversation. That doesn't make sense, bro.
I'm looking at a thumbnail, not listening to the conversation. Look, most people, if you want me to answer the question, allow me to answer the question. If you go to a bookstore, you might read the book. Absolutely. And I'm saying that most of the times I will read the books. Okay. However, if you're going to look at, when you go to a bookstore, the first thing you're going to see is the cover. And what I'm saying is that's what people see. You see all these book covers, and your book covers have been definitely pushing the sentiment that slot out is a real solution. That's what I've been saying. That's the interpretation. Let me finish. That's the interpretation of what I was getting from your thumbnails. Now, I've watched some of your shows too. I watched the majority of your shows. That's the difference in us. As in, I do watch your shows. I watch everyone's show on this panel. And even if I can't watch the entire show, I will watch their show at least to give them a thumbs up, because I support our community despite the fact that they don't always have the same opinion that I have. So what I'm trying to get across is I didn't agree with some of the direction that you're taking the fan base with, and like somewhat encouraging the idea that slot out should be something that trends. And that's what I was trying to get across. That's all. If you want my opinion on it, yeah, I didn't think if that was the right direction, because I don't think that slot out created a real solution for us. The guy has won us a title. The guy won us a title last season, and then continued. And then this year, yes, he's fallen on some tough times. If anything, like a true Red, I'm gonna back him and support him to hopefully have him stand up and show me that he's got the minerals to do so. And when he does, cool. If he doesn't, then I'm wrong, and we find someone that can. That's how I look at it.
I'm asking you to be specific, bro, because you said the way I was leading the fan base, right? So
I just was specific in the sense that I said through the thumbnails that you offered. I thought that the way that you had a series of thumbnails that were always about slot out and get this guy out and everything else, I thought that was the wrong direction to go. That's just my opinion, man. I don't say like I said, you're right to have your opinion.
I'm asking you, did you listen to the content? And
I'll give you guys one more minute to finish this.
I did listen to the content.
All right, what in the content then, just to be specific, did you dislike what I said?
I didn't come with notes to prepare for Ensman's channel discussion on Quasi Bold's TV.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from that conversation. And I know you want to talk about it.
He's not answering the question, Quasi, bro. It's a simple question.
I just answered the question for you.
Can we move on to giving at least the manager that some of us want out still some praise? And I got you, Ents. Maybe we could talk about that in the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ents, I want you to start. Give the man his flowers. I know you want him out. I'm still on the dark side like you, but at least for the last two games and especially yesterday, he deserves some form of a flower.
No, Quasi, I give him his flowers. When we won against Aston Villa,
yes, you did.
Flowers. When he won against Real Madrid last night, praised him to the heavens in terms of the setup. But at the same time, I still obviously not going to forget the amount of games we lost based on stubbornness and based on our tactical setup. If we keep it, then we're heading in the right direction. At the moment, it's a positive sign. 2 clean sheets. Great, not a problem. Playing players in good positions, getting the best out of them. Fantastic. Players look like they've got that bit of boost and energy again. So he gets the praise. But we're not going to praise. I'm not going to just praise him when he does rubbish stuff that I don't agree with. That doesn't make sense at all. But in the last 2 games, he's done fantastic. So he gets the praise, 100%.
Yeah. Irishman.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Look, the manager, dude. Look, it's been a real difficult time to be a Liverpool fan. Forget about just being a content creator or having to listen to, like, I made the stupid decision to make my channel an open call-in. It's just anybody can call in anytime they want. I mean, I've had to modify that slightly.
You're a nice guy, man. Of course, man. That's
the last couple of weeks, geez, man. It was, you know, it was real hard, you know, because any kind of, can we hold the line? Can we back the manager? Can we please just not all panic and go nuts and throw everything out? You know, was been met with, you've lost 4 in a row. You're crazy. This guy is, you know, so he has an awful lot of work to do. There's people that did not want this manager from day
in the first place. Uncle Rods, where are you at? Uncle Rods.
There's lots of them.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And I think that is why when we won the title, they were all, you know, kind of grudgingly, whatever. But when those games came out the window or came out of the bag, those losses, they were straight back to turning the amps up to 11, full bore slot out, you know, told you so, you were wrong. I mean, it's never, my whole point about it was that you could have had those results spread out over a season and it wouldn't have been good. But we're still only a point off Man City. It's the fact that they all came in a row and they all came in a month. It was just like Hell Week or something.
Right.
You know, it was just everything that could go wrong went wrong in a very short period of time, one after the other. Manchester United at home. So for me, it's like being in the tumble dryer, man. It's real. My head is all over the place when it comes to this guy. I really just want to back him because I think right now bringing in someone new is probably just going to be a stopgap, and we're going to end up where we were, you know. Anyway, but that's not my decision. But right now, I've never been a fan of his football. From day one. I've never liked slot football. It's good that he wins. I don't think he's ever really played really attractive, crazy energy. It's very controlled. It's very good. It's very productive. It's very when it works. But I'm never really expecting him to kind of blow me away. Maybe that might change. But you know, if I was kind of looking at him as a 3-year kind of manager, nice guy, come in after Klopp. You know, take a lot of hard decisions, having to lose a lot of the bigger players would leave under his watch. The Salahs, the VYBEZs, their contracts will be up by the time he's left. Usher in a new era, and then you know a certain Xabi Alonso will come in. But that's just my thing, you know. But I just absolutely the press conferences are an issue for me. They were good last year. They're not so good this year. He's become very much now. He's saying before he answers questions, he's saying things like he's qualifying the shit out of everything he's saying because, and I know people are going to say here he is using another excuse, but and he's spending half the time saying shit like that because he knows anything he says now. Oh, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. I don't think he's that bad in press conferences. I don't think he says anything in press conferences that a half-decent video analysis team couldn't know about us already. I don't think he gives away anything in press conferences. I think he talks about it too much. Yes, but I don't think Arne Slot needs to tell anybody that we're vulnerable to long balls. I mean, an under-13s team analyst could tell you that we're vulnerable to long balls. It's you don't need. I mean, come on, like you know, he's not giving away state secrets. So I think maybe he talks about it a bit too much. He's got a reputation in Holland for being very excusey. He's known in Holland for that's a thing that he's kind of known for is for be a lot of excuses. Well, look, that people are different. So I like the job he's doing so far. It's an incredibly difficult job to come in after a manager, just a legend, an absolute living legend, and come in after that guy, win a bloody league. You know, I don't think Slot's ever going to get a statue. Maybe because these ball statues probably don't look great, but anyway, you know, it's someone to put a wig. You know, it's just asking for someone to put a wig on it. Basically, you know, what Scousers are like, they'll put a wig on it. So no, I just think he's taken a knocks, man. I'm backing him right now because he's been kicked from pillar to post at the moment. I still don't think he knows how to get the best out of these guys. I think we bought one player in the wrong position too many, and we didn't get a centre out. But look, things will be fine for him. I'm backing him until the summer. If he needs to leave in the summer because he hasn't quite really taken us to level, then that's fine. But we can do it in the summer. I know that will be called unambitious or whatever, but I would rather do that than chop and change. And
but you know,
give me the name. You know, give me the name that's coming in tomorrow, and I'll say
Ariola, the Bournemouth manager of his name.
But that's always a risk. Any manager will be a risk. But one thing that you said that he still need, and I brought this at Endsman's show, great show yesterday with the calling ends. I'm still concerned with how we are not feeding the strikers enough balls.
Yes,
that is still getting to me. We have over 200 million worth of strikers, and they are not getting the ball they're supposed to. I mean, Aston Villa, Szoboszlai put in a very nice ball, one touch, one goal, even though it was offside, right? Those are the stuff that we need to be doing for Ekitike and Isak or whoever plays that number 9 role. So for me, that is my concern, and he needs to address that because eventually.
Don't you think the issue of that is because we've got individuals still in the team, like the players like Salah, who are individual players. They're not team players. That's the difference. Maybe once we eventually step away from that, we could feed the strikers more. If you know what I mean.
One thing I also want to say is I'm glad that Salah did not have a goal yesterday because people would have made it all about Salah instead of the team. Yeah. You could call me Salah hater all you want, but I'm just saying Salah played.
Hating Salah though.
It's fine. But Salah played well yesterday. I'm not going to say he did not. He played actually one of his better performances we've seen all season yesterday.
The reason I say that because the team is built around him, innit? Really, still at this age. But as soon as we step away from that, then you're probably going to see more deliveries for the striker position.
Yeah.
In Salah's defense, I will say this: what was the reason why you thought Salah had a great game or played well yesterday? It was not because of the goals, which is often what his moments thing or whatever people call him. It's because he was doing good team play. He was doing good teamwork. Exactly. So if you're gonna hold him accountable for not being a quote unquote individual and not a team player, give him the props when he does put in the intangibles.
He did well yesterday. I'm not saying that, but maybe this is the issue we're facing. He's just asked a question about the strikers, isn't it? So I just
the strikers, but that's a difference. I think that's a different. That's somewhat different. The wingers. No, this is why I think it's somewhat different. It's because the year before this, even 2 years before this, because I know everyone knows I'm a big Nunez supporter or defender, I guess, right? There would be times when I would bring up the fact of like our offense doesn't really generate the offense through our strikers, whether it was Klopp or even with Slot. It was more of a winger oriented source for our goals. It came from our wings. And when we got Slot in the very next year, it became even more prevalent to those resources. The little bit of production or the production that we used to get out of our striker role dried up even more so under Slot. So something that I kept stressing was that, I was told that, we just need a better striker. We need a more clinical striker. We need a more this and that. We've gotten both, not only one, we've gotten two strikers on those regards. And yet we still aren't getting the production level that most of us would like to see from our striker role. So whether that's a part of the system, again, whether that's a part of like figuring out how the individuals, as Fozzy's putting it, need to more focus on getting involved in being more team oriented. That could be a conversation. But what I am saying is that yesterday Salah played. Oh,
he played well. Don't get me wrong.
I saw him working on tracking back and helping out on help defense. I saw him trying to commit things. Albeit he did miss out on a pass to Verts, I would have liked
that pissed me off again,
get him his goal. But all the same, you know what? I thought that Salah had a very good game.
You know what it's for, man. There's some points gonna happen next month. It's in December next month, isn't it, guys? So he's gonna go to the AFCON. So we'll see if it's him or if it's the team as a whole.
Can I say something on that, Faz? I believe that we have a myth about this Salah thing where if Salah leaves, we are in trouble. Salah and Mane were at their pump, and they both went to AFCON, and we were still winning.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, recently, 2 years ago, I believe, Salah went to AFCON, and we still win. We beat Arsenal at their home in the FA Cup. Right? Yeah. Trent was immense in that game. So I think there's a myth about it. But one thing that somebody brought up earlier, and Ants, I want to see if you agree, that on the left side, we brought I would say a natural, but he played the wing as a winger first. When he gets the ball, he's passing rather than cutting in and scoring, which made Robo looks good because now Robo could overlap instead of being a number 10, which was killing me even against Aston Villa. So and with that same thing, with what Fazzi was saying, if we bring a natural person who, like Chiesa, who will focus on team first, quote unquote. I'm not saying Salah is not a team player, but in terms of how they play.
To the end of his career, he's coming to the end. So if we have some other option, it will be easier for us, wouldn't it? So.
Yeah. So do you think that there is something to be said where the players that the style they play affects the fullbacks in terms of going forward and the striker?
No, I think just with Robbo, man, just having his experience on the pitch in general massively helps the team. And with Robbo as well, he doesn't have to go with the marauding and then get the crosses in. He can cross from deep.
Yeah.
In the Real Madrid game, you notice there was one he tried to give to Mo. And a 2 years younger Mo gets on the end of that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even a year younger Mo gets on to the end of it. He was just a little bit too slow on the acceleration to get there. But I don't think it really matters about the winger on that side. It
He just needs someone that he can combine with. Where I think with when Cody's there, Cody's main thing now in his head is to score goals. I don't think he's in his head now. It's about getting assists and just contributing. In his head, he's like, the only way I'm going to get some love from this fan base is up my goal contribution. And he doesn't think about
everywhere. He shoots from everywhere.
He just thinks he just shoots. And then which means he doesn't look at the fullback. And whether it's Kirkes, whether it's Robbo, he doesn't give him on the overlap. And we mentioned this for months about like, yo, bro, you're gonna like we need to use it. And then the manager said it as well. So it was like, okay, maybe
he said we brought him there for that reason.
Yeah,
I agree.
But I don't know with Chiesa I think Chiesa would, because I think Chiesa's got that unselfishness in him anyway. So I think if Chiesa plays on that left hand side, I think him and Robbo would have a great chemistry there because he'll look for him. Chiesa, I don't think with Chiesa he goes, I need to get the goal first. It's always about what is best for the team in the moment. And I think that's what Chiesa does. But I think with Salah and Gakpo at the moment, Salah built his career off of just racking goals up and his tally. And fans have given him the love because of that. And with Gakpo now, he's probably looking at that going, okay, so this is what the fans want. They want someone that's going to score goals. So now he's picked up that bad, call it a bad habit, because there's times when he can make better decisions and you think, oh, I'd rather score it and then celebrate and then the fans love me. Instead of going, no, if I score it for him, he could get the assist and then we still get the goal, which means we're still in the lead or whatever. But I feel like that. I think with Chiesa playing there, so I think then if you go and get a different winger, you have to get someone that's not going to come in with the mindset of, I need to go and get as many goals as possible.
At Bournemouth.
Him. But Ed, to finish your point, and Indy put a tweet about this guy from Juve. I haven't watched much of him, but you know, Liverpool fans, they hear somebody on and then they jump up. Who is this guy? Have you watched?
I've watched 2 games of him. He's a good player, but I'm still choosing him. Yildiz,
Is he the type of player that we need, or is he the player that we think that we need to move away from?
Semenyo is the player I would get, bro. That's the guy you've seen me call him for a year now. That's the guy I think we should go and get.
You know why?
I think he'll suit us so much. Sorry,
you know what? And I think we should get him. What I love about him, he could play both wings. He's both footed.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're struggling on one side, you move to the other side. You know what I mean? So teams don't prepare for things like that. He will confuse teams. That's what I like about this guy. I think, 100%. That's the player.
He's got good age profile. I think his personality looks cool. Like in terms of like nothing phases him. There's nothing outside of football that we normally do our due diligence in terms of checking what players are like outside of football. Seems like a calm guy, just gets on with his life, and he just seems like someone that you can tell he's just waiting for like the right club. And I'm not trying to disrespect Bournemouth, but the right club will elevate him, and I think he'll
he'll be a problem.
He'll take that with both hands. With both arms, bro. And I think honestly, I think if he comes to Liverpool, I don't know if we'll pay the money. Like, obviously, we're in a realm now where Liverpool's spending like 500 million.
We got money.
I know, but I don't know if we're gonna pay it, because at the end of the day, does he go right? Gakpo is my main guy.
We got Richard Hughes. We got Richard Hughes, man. You know,
75 mil is not that bad. Salah is gone next summer. I mean, okay, but Ed,
an Irishman, I will check. It's just because I'm on my phone, bro. I definitely have.
You're good. No, the thing just quickly on Semenyo. Semenyo's 26 in January. Yeah. So he doesn't have 2 big moves left in him. Like he's older than him. Like, I'm not saying 26 is too old.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he is. If he's going to make a big move, he's going to want to make it soon. Basically, is what I'm saying. He's getting close to that kind of Eze age where Eze went to Arsenal. So it's not like he's 22 and he could go to a couple of big more clubs. He's on that kind of. If he was to sign for a big club tomorrow, he'd be signed on a 4-year deal. Takes him up to 30.
Yeah,
so he's going to move soon. I definitely, whether it's us or not, I don't know, but I can see him definitely moving soon.
I mean, since we were bringing receipt out, I have a show on there where Zuberi, when I said let's get Semenyo, Zuberi says no. Yeah, I said it. We will find it and I'll play it next time. But we move on, right? We move on.
Nah, get on to Zuberi as well, man. He's hiding.
Yeah, man.
I know Zuberi's been hiding. Every time we win, he's like, well, Isak did not play. Go ahead.
I just wanted to chime in and say that I do think that Semenyo is an incredible talent. I personally side more with going for Elise than over Semenyo, but that's just my personal.
I want them both. Honestly,
Oh,
I
yeah,
want them both.
if it's one or the other, it's absolutely Elise.
Both. Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, 12 man, that's a very good shout, but I want both.
Yeah.
I want both.
Both would
I
be
mean,
awesome. Both would be awesome. But yeah, if it's
and-
one or
and-
the other, Elise is 3
Well,
years.
Lisa is just, he's. I think right now he is. I mean, and just Diaz. We're not talking about Diaz, but I have a guy on the screen right now, gents. I have a guy on the screen right now, and people wanted him out. People wanted him as right back.
Names, man. Names. I've been crucified today. So names.
Ravenite wanted him out. Ravenite, and he'll admit it himself. Ravenite was big on the.
Monts. Where's Monts? Monts wanted him out. Yeah, I'll call you out, Monts.
And Dakota on the Caribbean. Yeah, her and Rev on the.
I will say this for my
just quickly on him though, Fozzie or Quasi. I like him. I like Sabazai at right wing when Salah goes. Let's just put that.
But let's talk at Sabazai.
Right? I mean when he goes to AFCON. I mean.
No, that's a solid. Can I just say that's a solid point? That's simply because like the year, for instance, the year that we ended up in third place, the last year of Klopp, where we went into that season where we were in first place going into January. And then Salah went off to AFCON and he got injured, and that impacted our final run towards the title towards the end, obviously. But what was even more impactful in that is that Szoboszlai picked up a hamstring injury in that run up too. And it was during.
And that's why, real quick. That's why I say it's a myth to say that when Salah's not there, we don't do well. Because when he came, that's that season that Klopp last year. There was a lot of injuries. Trent was not 100%. He was in and out of the team the most of the time. Even when Salah came back, he had one good game against Newcastle where he scored like 2 or 3 goals.
Context is a mother.
Yeah, so. That's why I keep saying that this myth of when Salah is not there, we are in trouble. I think it's a little bit of shout. But real quick with Szoboszlai, right? I don't want to say and Stephen G is our guy, but this guy is starting to learn how to be a Stephen G-esque. Stephen G 2006 played right back, left back, center back, midfielder, number 10, and I think he was a second striker. And then the only position he didn't play was a goalkeeper. And at this point, Szoboszlai is doing almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you want Szoboszlai to play goalkeeper?
I mean, at this point, if the goalkeeper gets a red card,
he'll be more talented than Gerrard, then, isn't it? If he's going to play every position, then, isn't it? So, yeah. Now, the kid's phenomenal. Let's just be honest. Like Squazzy, what I like about Szoboszlai, I don't know if you guys agree with me. I think every year is improving. I mean, every year there's a leadership coming into his gameplay as well. So he's willing to sacrifice. Like we love Firmino, didn't we? And he sacrificed in his game for the sake of the team. Szoboszlai does the same. Never complains. You want me right back? Okay, I'll be right back. You want me the right wing? I'll be right wing. You want me, number 8? I'll be number 8. If you want me number 10, that's the attitude you need from players. That's at your football club. And like many people said, that's a leadership attitude. You know what I mean? So
Well, man, you hear that? Okay, go ahead, Quasi.
But yeah, in the future, he could be the leader of the team, innit? So
I think I'll give him the captainship right now. Yeah, I said it.
You moving Virgil out of the way already, yeah?
Wait, I've seen Virgil play. I've seen Virgil play striker for us. So,
how
about that? How about that? He's played more than one position.
Are you taking the captaincy off of Virgil? For who?
Yeah, isn't that?
No. Right now, I'm on the dark side. I'm dark. I don't know if I will come back.
There's dark and craziness, bro. I hear it.
No. What? I can't forgive them to what they did to me against Manchester United, man.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, you see, there's the method to the madness. There's method to the madness.
Who did you say you're giving it to, though?
Hey,
I said Szoboszlai.
Yeah, that's what Sav said as well. You man are on this Sobo team. I hear it.
I mean,
you're not.
Come on. That no my good question. Fuzzy, get him. This is your chance.
You're not on the train.
What? Sobo as the captain?
No. Forget the future captain. Forget, but now.
I don't know. It depends, innit? Because maybe there's someone. Robbo's the vice. Well, he might be leaving as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, nah, you're right.
There
Probably
you go.
one. Yeah.
I told you, mental to the
You know,
madness.
your captain, you got to lead by
Because
example.
I'm trying to think who else is there that could actually get it, and there's not.
Allison, but Allison also might be.
No. I think that you guys are. McAllister is a big proponent to be a captain of this team. I would love to see him. Making him a captain of this team might ward him from going on to Real Madrid. I think making him a captain also would obviously tie his time.
Wait. They're gonna sign him when he's 29, bro. Isn't his contract like another 3 years to go or something? What's going on here? Real Madrid ain't gonna pay money.
Irishman is trying to get his boy into the team, so he might push him on the side.
Someone that has, I mean, McAllister's been a captain on for Brighton. And he's also a very vocal player for this team. He's definitely looked at as being a leader in this team. That's all.
Yeah.
As for a different player, I offered one. That's all.
But the thing is with McAllister is the consistency, isn't it? He's not consistent enough. Soboslai has become consistent, and not only that, Soboslai, as I said, he leads by example. That's what you need as your captain, leading by example. And he's always fit now. Soboslai used to be injury prone. He's no longer injury prone.
That's a little disingenuous.
McAllister
last year was one of our most consistent players on the team. So like it'd be like because he's had a run of bad games all of a sudden. Like,
but that's what consistency is. You have either you are consistent bad or consistently good. And right now the best player on the team is Soboslai.
I'm a bigger supporter of Dominic Szoboszlai than myself. I took a lot of flack for supporting him last year. And yet Dominic has some bad games last year, and I openly admitted it. So I mean, like,
we're talking about right now, right? It's not just, and I'm also against players being the best player, being the captain. But a player who shows leadership is the one who lead by example. And the number 8, that's why I say he's doing a Stephen G-esque thing. Stephen G was not vocal, but he will put everybody on his back, and you just have to follow him. Otherwise, you look like a dickhead.
Yeah, man.
It's just wild. The Dominic Szoboszlai fan club. I was like, for a while.
Where's the disrespect coming from, man?
I was one of the only, me, maybe Savage were only 2 people in the fan club. Now all of a sudden,
people forget about me. I was
in there.
Nah, Quasi, you was one of them as well. Don't try it, bro.
I was one of them who supported Szoboszlai. What you and I talked about it against Monts. You know,
I'll let you. Yeah, that's true. We have to defend it. All right, yeah, all right.
Unbelievable. People are just throwing everybody under the bus, man.
Quasi, well done for bringing the receipt. Well done.
Fan club. 12 man fan club.
I know.
How many times I say he's the most talented midfielder that we got in the team? I say it majority of my streams and everybody else's streams. So I don't know where fan club. Oh my god!
I'm gonna change the name of the show to
He's got receipts.
Receipts and disrespect. That's what the show is gonna be called. Receipts and disrespect.
It's funny, crazy. Quasi, it's crazy how everybody thinks they're the only person that supports Szoboszlai and everybody else hates him. It's weird.
Yeah. I thought that was K-Mac MO. 12 men, you and K-Mac hang around too much.
I didn't hear that. What did you say?
Let's not act like there was people that were saying that Szoboszlai should be on the first.
Yeah, there was.
First Uber train, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, of course it was. You know? I already called 2 of them out on the show. I'm just saying that there was for everybody that didn't support.
All I remember that there were. I remember the lot of flack I got for standing up for them. That's all I'm trying to get across. And then, like, as in, there were very few people that I remember that were really vocal with their support of the player. That's all.
Well, Rasta said he's not changing. He's still slowed out.
Szoboszlai out, yeah.
No, Rasta said he got 10 games, right?
Yeah, Rasta, he wants 10 games. If 10 games comes in and you don't come out.
Why is Rasta always angry on the comments? Like, when is he going to be happy? We're winning, bro. Come on, man. Celebrate with us.
He didn't want Isak. He didn't want Wirtz. He wanted Robogon.
Isak and Wirtz.
Huh?
Who didn't want Isak and Wirtz?
What's a crab?
Just like Zuberi. Oh, we're spending too much money. Let's spend it someplace else. I'm telling you, man, at the end of the season, that's why I say I'm holding my judgment until the end of the season. If we win that trophy, some of you guys will have to delete me.
Yeah.
There's no playing victim. I'm not. There's no playing victim. I'm calling out culprits. You're one of them, Revenite. So okay. Hold that.
There's some relationships breaking tonight.
Now Rasta said he never said that. Honesty, pull the receipts. What was the name that Honesty gave you, Rasta? Huh? But anyway, let's dive in a little bit before I get all of you guys out of here. And by the way, thank you guys so much for blessing me, man. All of you guys, it's like having an all-star team on this day one. I mean, thank you. The show was great, and this is how you have a show.
Quasi, you done me. You invited ends in here, man. You done me in. I had to trouble, man.
Nah, the way you flip-flop, man. I don't even think Donald Trump can do that. You went from Friday. You went from Friday to Saturday. Go ahead and get him.
The other day saying some madness. I said, nah, that can't be the same guy I said goodnight to the other night, and he was like, fun this slot guy. Get him out. That can't be the same guy.
Man, he flipped so hard. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm glad
that one win. And Dean. Big up to Dean from Fan Zone. After he texted me, he was like, slot out, get him out. Bro, you see, after that Villa win, text me, my manager. No, not Villa. It was Brentford. He's like, yeah, my manager. I said, wait, you. At least I'm giving reasons and I'm sticking to my reasons. You give me reasons and then just change after one game.
I'm telling you, man. Them will be flip-flopping. But yeah, big up to all of you guys, man. Thank you so much for blessing me. This is what the show is all about. Good debate, high-intensity debate. And Irishman, I'm surprised you didn't mention energy, because that has always been something that was bothering you about Liverpool recently. And I think the last two games we brought a lot of energy. Before we get out of here, any of you guys have anything to say about Saturday's game? I mean, projecting. I think Liverpool.
Is it Sunday?
Sunday. Sorry, yeah, Sunday.
Yeah. Listen, we win. I said, I think we're back to where we're supposed to be, and I think we're back in the title race. 7 points ain't too far. You know what I mean? I'll be worried if it's 10 points. You know what I mean? But yeah. So if we get back to winning ways against Man City, you beat Man City, Aston Villa, and Real Madrid all around the same time. That if that doesn't give you confidence, I don't know what will. So yeah, we have to beat Man City on Sunday. We've got. If we want to be still in the title race, let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
Can I just say, big up to all Reds out there. Big up to everyone, all the Reds, even you bottom Reds, Mr. JRLFC. There you go. How about that? Hold that.
Hey, it's what you got to say, man. No more receipts. I think the fans can't take it anymore, man. Fazzi's about to explode.
Oh no, after.
Oh,
yeah. Did you pay it already?
He's talking to somebody else. Irishman, what you got to say, man?
What do I have to say?
Well, yeah, looking at what was coming up, and I wish we didn't go into
about the game at the weekend. Sorry, we're talking about the game at the weekend, weren't you? Two of the biggest strikers in world football on form right now. Three, it's probably Harry Kane, Mbappe, and Erling Haaland on top form. We've just out with Mbappe, even though, I mean, whatever, it just seems like they made some kind of deal with the devil where Mbappe just turns into a League One striker at Anfield, and Courtois turns into freaking Godzilla in goal or something. It's just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
But, yeah, it's a bit of I'll take it, but yeah, Haaland is in ridiculous form right now. It's all the stuff we don't like he can do, set pieces, long balls up. So we two of the biggest games, like I said, if we can, it's not going to change a lot of people's or some people's minds. They've already made up their mind, and that's cool. This is not my job to try and change anybody's mind. But if you can just get the energy back and the vibe back to a positive place.
Yeah,
by at least not losing against Man City. If we beat Real Madrid and get a draw away at Man City, I mean that's fine. If just not lose, if you lose that game down with a bit of a bump, it's huge, two huge games. So he can really turn this season around, narrative wise, energy wise, by beating Real Madrid and Man City. So just go and do it. I don't know how he's going to do it. Man City haven't been amazing.
Yeah,
but I'm backing it. Just go there, beat them 3-1. Turn the whole thing around like we did last season. We beat them and Man City in the same week, went on and became champions. Let's get that energy back, because that's all we can do. Because like people were saying, He's lost 5 in a row, so you got to put together, a bit. You got to balance those books a bit. And if you can do it with 2 wins against 2 of the best teams on the planet, Man City and Madrid, 2 of the biggest, highest spending teams out there, you can't really ask for much more than that. And I think that'd be a huge boost for us. So hopefully the boys are up for it and they go and do it. But it's going to be a real tough one, Quasi.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Fuzzy, man, what are you saying, man?
I just told you.
Oh, you did it. Oh, 12 man. Ants, you guys have anything to say before we get out of here?
No, all good, man. Appreciate platforming, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate all of you guys, man.
And everyone, because you got your own platforms as well. Yeah, man.
Yeah, all of them, man. I'm gonna put everybody in the description. So people, please, this is the real Liverpool platforms, man. We don't agree, but we say it how it is. We're not gonna sugarcoat it, and we're gonna support our team. But also, I want to give big up to Uncle Rhodes. I heard that his family is not doing too well right now, so let's show him some love. Yeah, man, show him some love. We love you, Uncle. But yeah, man, thank you, all of you guys, man. Please get the likes up. Keep the likes up. Let's get to 1,000, man. This show alone should get us to 1,000. I swear, this show alone should get us to 1,000 because, yeah, man. Thank you so much, brethren. I appreciate all of you guys. Crazy Bowl. Peace.